Hello, my name is Sean Sanders from Gamers with Jobs. This is more Kerbal Space Program. Last episode, we sent our trusty probe into the deep of the intersolar system to Duna, then to Ike, where we abandoned it. We left it to its fate, destroyed its opportunity to communicate with anyone, but left its ability to power itself available so it may contemplate its fate on that dusty, dusty world. So that was fun, and that was nice. We got a ton of science from that, so, its eternal sort of existence on Ike is worth it for a few hundred science for me. That's just how I see things. One thing I wanted to check is how much we're going to need. So we're going to need a lot of money to upgrade this, which we will need to do soon, which probably means I'll just need to do some of this stuff on my own. I'm not sure how exciting this all is. Constant observational surveys of the moon. Yeah, Mun. We could just add that one, and we can do it as part of our mission today. That one will be easy. We'll get to our mission in a minute. We can do that. I'll do some of these on my own just to kind of crank up our money, because we're going to need to improve our research and development soon, but we still got a lot of stuff we can go ahead and get. What are things I want? Probably that. Maybe that. Let's see. Composites. This might be nice just so we can kind of use these structural elements to build and expand. We have an airlock there. Yeah, I want this. This is the big tanks. I wanted big tanks for a long time. We can go ahead and grab some. We'll use up this money awfully quick. I should do some stuff with flying. Actually, that's it. That's all we can do. Well, that won't be true by the end of this episode. In fact, that won't be true in just a moment, because the two things we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and gather our science that happened over the nearly year that our, half year that our probe was traversing its journey. Can we level up the crew? No, we can't. But they do have 275 science on board, so we will transmit from here. Did I set up this antenna correctly? Probably not. Don't require complete. Allow partial. And that will continue going. We'll transmit all of our science from here. Hendo and Lovis doing a good job at our Mooner station, which we really haven't used much of. We can kind of accelerate that. Yep. Let that electric charge build back up. 85%, 92%, and fully transmitted. Excellent. Good job. Good job, Hendo. Good job, Lovis. Everybody definitely knows your name, and did not have to look to remember who was there. Meanwhile, tell you whose name I do know. It's Stephanie and Bob. Right? It's Bob. Right? Stephanie and Bob. Heck yeah. So they don't have any electric charge right now. They do have a signal. Let's go ahead and transmit while they have a signal. And we'll fast forward through time a bit. Let them recharge and continue transmitting. And these guys are going to be kind of the center of our day. 92, 94, 93. Get there, get there, get there. Ton of science. All right, we're going to come back to you guys in a minute. Can you guys level up? No, you cannot. You guys, it's fine. I love you anyway, Stephie and Bob. Stephie? Stephie and Bob. So we do have more science. We have 900 science now. We will not be cheesing that any further. So we'll grab all of these as just a point of order. Except if we do that, then we can't grab one of these. And I do want to grab one of these composites. I'm tempted to do. Honestly, what I really need to do, building a rover might be fun at some point. I've never done anything like that, so it's a little bit terrifying. I might want to upgrade our ability to build probes. Fuel cells is nice, and that may actually be what I want. Better thermal systems, and that takes us to 129. Okay, that's out of the way. Our mission today is to bring Bob and Stephanie home. So how much delta we have? 1172 delta V in the tank. And the thing I would like to do first is actually, I would like to, where have I been on Minmus? Why can't I see the flags that I laid? Okay, I was up here, we're in the Great Flats, and I did some stuff up there. I would love to grab some science to bring back with us, but I don't know what biomes I have and have not done. The Great Flats, as I remember, this was like the Midlands, so I think we might kind of toss over a little bit. Maybe see if we can kind of land on this flat spot over here. Not sure if this is registered as a different crater or not, but grab a little more science, and then we're going to bring that home with us. So we're going to reset all of our experiments if we can. Stop research. We are going to level up crew? No. Clean experiments. Close doors. I'm going to close those doors. Now let's make sure these guys are reset. So first thing is we're going to get Stephanie to come out here and restore our science junior. Nice job, Stephie. I don't know. Is that? Oh no! You can do it, Stephanie. There you go. You got it. Doot, 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 doot. Oh. No, Stephanie. Stephanie, no. Oh, you're so bad at EVAs. But I still love you very much. Okay, there you go. I want you to get right up here on the science thing. You would think after this year on Minmus, you would have gotten a little better at it. Can we do any of these need to be restored? Nope, they don't need to be restored. So we will get back on board. Come on, grab it. There you go. Nice work. We're in the Great Flats, so I think we are going to... Do we want to retract? No, we don't need to retract yet. In fact, we really won't need to retract. So this is going to be due relative east. So we want to kind of launch and turn 90 degrees. Don't want to use too much of our... And we don't have a pilot on board. Well, we have our Probodyne thing here. So, yeah. Going to bring these guys home. Get excited. You guys, coming home. All right, say goodbye to your crater flats. Your home for the past year. Here we go. We're going to turn this way. Make sure this is going in the direction we want. Why can't I see that? Okay, there it is. Oh, we're going north. We actually want to go south. Oh, I was wrong. I did math bad again. I do that. Still more than 1,000 delta V. Feeling real good about it. I think we want to come right over the top of this thing. Here we go. And put it right at our apoapse. Excellent. Not going to take... We're going to do a quick save. We are going to want to burn off our horizontal velocity when we get over here. Oh, can't do that. That's fine. We'll just wait patiently. 3,000 will be here before you know it. And 3,000. All right, so lowlands. No, impact biome is lowlands. Great Flats. We're still over Now we're over the lowlands. No. Okay. Was it the Midlands that we were in? Well, we'll just kind of... burn off our speed. We'll see if this is it. Can we do a crew report? There's a reason. Review data. Do we have a crew report? Those are all surface sample. EVA. We're going to transmit this because that's one of our missions, was to transmit data from... Right, we had that as a mission. Keep. Slowly coming down on a nice, easy trajectory. 2,000 meters up. Bring that down. Burn off some of that speed. Bring it down. Burn off more of that speed. Nice. Vertical drop. Yep, orbit. We're doing it again. We're doing the thing we always do. There we go. Oh my God. Every time. That thing we do. At least I know how to... At least I've gotten used to reading the landscape for that sort of thing now, instead of last time where I'm like, why is the landscape moving? Does it do that? Bring it down nice and smooth. There we go. All right. We are going to get Bob to get out this time, and his job is to get a soil sample. Okay, Bob. All right. And the idea here is that we're going to take some science home with us. We're going to take a surface sample. Excellent. We're going to do an EVA report. Excellent. And that's it, right? Yeah, EVA report and surface sample. And we're going to take those home with us. So we're going to hopefully be able to store those. Can we store the experiments? Yes, we can. And now we will board. Very good. All right, part one. Now we will also do our material bay, which we will store. We'll do pressure data, which we will store. We'll do temperature. We'll do all the things. All right, now obviously we're not going to be able to land this, which means we are going to have to get them into orbit around Kerbin and then get a rescue ship with a science storage unit on it so that we can rendezvous with them, get the science out of the vehicle, and transfer it over. And that should be nice and easy. We should be pretty good at that by now. It's hard to say. So we will now go get an orbit around Minmus. And since we're pretty high up, we don't really need much more in the way of an apoapse. Should have at least, I would say, 500 delta V left in the tank. We have an apoapse at 27,000. So we will get to that. Okay, now just to be sure, Kerbin is there. So we're going to need to come around a little bit to make sure we still have a signal. Because we won't when we get to the apoapse, I don't think. But we should still have one here. Well, and can we just do a maneuver right here to get home? It seems like we can. That's only 91 delta V. $25 million, I mean. I want to make sure we don't run into the planetoid. It's not a planet. Periaps there would be 3,400. We would zoom right over it. Seems exciting, doesn't it? No, we'll just do that. 77, that'll leave us plenty, should leave us plenty of delta V to get a decent-ish orbit around Kerbin. I mean, any orbit around Kerbin we will be able to match one way or another. I love this. I mean, I hate it. It's a terrible idea, but it does seem very exciting. Yeah, and as I suspected, at the apoaps, we do not have communications, so we wouldn't have been able to even out our what do you call it? Orbit. That's the thing we wouldn't have been able to even out. But that's all right. Okay, we got to be careful because it does indeed look like that does impact a mountain of some kind. I'm going to say a mountain. So let's, if we go faster, does that fix that problem? You know what we really need to do is just move it back here. And we can slow down. Have to burn more, but I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, that's still a ridiculous periaps, but all right, and yeah, that's a terrible trajectory. Let's do it. You ever just know you're doing a dumb thing and you're just like, I bet maybe it'd be interesting, and if it works, it'll be fun. So we're going to accelerate, but not super fast, because I do want to kind of keep an eye on this. So our periaps is 5,000 meters. Go ahead and pull that gear in. We aren't going to need that again. Does look like we're going to barrel right into it. I think we will save. At 222 meters per second, we are going to just skim the surface. Altitude of 2,000 meters. 1,500 meters. Nope, 3,000 meters. Almost to our periaps. And we had probably 1,000 meters of safety still to go. 1,500. Not even close. Well, I mean 1,300. Still 30 seconds from our periaps. Okay, we had a kilometer to spare. We had slightly less than a kilometer to spare. 500 meters to spare. But our trajectory's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're at our periaps. So just 400, zipping across the surface. And man, I wish it was daytime. I bet that's a cool look. And we're heading back up into space. So let us get to basically, we'll get to our escape. Oh, we don't want our maneuver node anymore. That can go away. So we're about here. Take us a day to get there. Zipping across Minmus. Yeah, lots of room. All right, we have 586 delta V. what we should do is come over here to the periapse and I wonder if 29 days though. I don't want to wait 29 days. I don't know why. If we can get into orbit with just a little bit of delta V left, or just skimming the atmosphere. Let's see. Let's burn that down. Still got lots of delta V in the tank, so we're going to bring that down under 1 million if we can. I mean, we should be able to. We could use the atmosphere to burn off some of that delta V, right? We could do that. Or not, there's some off of this altitude that we have. We have 500, 400, 300. I think I'm going to take it down to about... Oh, that is more than I want to take it down to. I think we would burn up in that. So let's skim the atmosphere and clear off some of that speed. Ooh, 45,000? Think we can hold it? I honestly don't know. We're going to do a quick save and we're going to find out. Warp down, falling toward the planet. Those things are all going to have to come in. And, you know, it's fine as long as we keep the engine. We're going to have to bring all this in. And I know I should have an action group, and I don't. Retract, 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 and retract. Retract antenna. Retract solar panels. All right, everything is retracted. Going to fall toward Kerbin. We are not going to do a quick save here because if this was a terrible idea, I want to be able to go back and fix it. Because that's how I play the game. I am a filthy casual through and through. All right. And here we go into the atmosphere. Let's see how this goes. Our apoapse is still 45 million, but we're already burning some of that down, bringing it right on down. We have delta V in the tank, so we can equalize our orbit once we get there. We just want to make sure we do not... ooh, that's getting real hot real fast. The landing legs can fly off if they need to. Our apoapse is coming down quickly. Still 40 seconds from our periapsis. Come on. Get down and get back out. Get down and get back out. 30 seconds from our periapsis. That's a long 30 seconds. $13 million. $12 million. $10 million. Get there. 8 million. Come on back out. Come on back out. Come on back out. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, we're heading back up. 5 million. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. He said with just supreme confidence. But I do. I actually think we'll be fine. Yep, our apoapse is still a nice, tidy 3.8 million. And we're coming up on 50,000 meters again. Wow, this is kind of doing exactly what I hoped it would. Made 2 unnecessary risks, and they both paid off. Well, that's all we're going to get for this run. This is all our luck. It's all done. It's all used up now. We're up to 52,000 meters and climbing nicely. We're only now a couple of hours, an hour and a half out from our apoaps, which just perfect. Just perfect. No longer have heat stuff. I mean, you can see it, right? You're looking at the screen. Maybe you're not. Okay. Weird thought. I can't tell you how many videos I watch while I'm doing something like cleaning, like doing the dishes or folding clothes, where I'm just like, I'm not even looking at the screen anymore. I'm kind of grateful the guy is just stream of consciousness. Here's what's happening. Like, if you're looking at it, you're like, yeah, I can see that the bad red stuff is gone. But on behalf of those of us who are like, I'm busy doing the dishes right now, you know what? Thanks. We do want to re-extend at least some of our solar panels, just so we... Why can't I get... There we go. Just so we don't totally run out of juice. Because we are still running on the, the system. And we're going to go up here to the apoaps, and we're going to knock our periaps back up out of the atmosphere. No need to have it there anymore. But we'll take it right up to, I'm thinking about 100K. Up it goes very nicely. Out of the atmosphere, 100K. Perfect. That'll give us room to maneuver when we launch. And then we'll work back down to the periaps and do the same thing there. Bring the apoaps in probably about us. Oh, you got the little button there. Why do I never use the warp to apoaps button? So we will bring the apoaps in. Kind of, we can just be reckless with our fuel now. Oh! Not that reckless. That was dumb, but still. If we can get it anywhere near 100K, I will be super happy. Be even more happy if we still have gas in the tank. And, you know, honestly, hard to say. Going to be real close. It's not going to be that close. We're going to run out at about, I'm guessing 500,000. That's a weird orbit. Let's push our periaps out then a bit. Alternatively, we could all right, we're gonna do a quick save for this next thing because it's a terrible idea, but we're gonna go back into the atmosphere maybe. I thought we were gonna warp to the apoaps a lot quicker than that. We need a sliver. We need at least 10. We can spend 16. Tops. Nope, that's a bad idea. We're not going to do that. That is begging for trouble. Oh, we're so close, though. If I hadn't burned that ridiculous amount... Okay, we're just going to zip it back out, and that's going to be the orbit. It's an irregular, weird orbit, but I mean, we can still... We'll make it work. Yeah. So we have Stephanie and Bob in a not particularly great, but doable orbit around Kerbin. We will launch a rescue vehicle and do that. I think that might be another episode. I know this was a little bit of a shorter one, but I think we still have a lot. We have to build the rescue vehicle. We have to get it all set up, launch it, and then actually do the rendezvous. So, step one, get Bob and Stephanie home-ish, which we have accomplished with minimal problems. Step two is next episode. We will build our rescue vehicle. We'll come up. We'll get Bob, we'll get Stephanie, we'll get a bunch of science. And that'll do it. And then we will move on from there. In the meantime, my name is Sean Sands from Gamers with Jobs. Thank you for joining me for more Kerbal Space Program. And we will see you again real soon.